Does my WHMIS label need to be in French?
Welcome to another installment of NextReg on Compliance. My name is Mike Moffat. I'm the Director of Communications here at NextReg. Today we have a very nice, neat, straightforward question, and it's one we get a lot here at NextReg. The question is as follows. If I'm doing an industrial chemical label in Canada, if I'm preparing an industrial chemical label, does it need to be in both English and French? Or more accurately, when I'm doing the WHMIS panel, so that's the panel with the hatch border on an industrial label, does it need to be in both English and French? It turns out, yes, it does. Specifically, the Controlled Products Regulations, Part 24.3, state that information required to be disclosed inside the hatch border of the WHMIS panel shall be disclosed in both English and French. So this applies to only any sort of information that's required within the WHMIS panel. Anything sort of outside of the WHMIS panel that's not required under the Controlled Products Regulations doesn't fall into this English-French requirement. You may still need to do it in French to meet, say, provincial laws such as Quebec's Bill 101, but as far as WHMIS goes, really it's the required information inside the hatch border that has to be in both English and French. But there's a little bit of a complication here. And it's as follows, that what if you have a situation where you have separate English and French display panels? So in that case, do you need one WHMIS panel or two? So if you have, say, a label that is like one side is English, you have one display side that's English, one that's French, you do, in fact, need to have two separate WHMIS panels. And you have an option here that either what you can do is have an English language WHMIS panel on the English side of the label and a French WHMIS panel on the French side of the label, or you can have two bilingual WHMIS panels, one on the English, one on the French. But the important thing here is that you make sure all the symbols and required information appear on both WHMIS panels, whether it be both bilingual panels or the English panel and the French panel. So, nice straightforward question today. So, the questions that we choose here are based on requests from our video viewers and our clients. So if you have any questions you would like to see answered in a future video, please send them my way to info@nextreg.com. Take care.
This presentation and all the information contained herein is not intended to replace or be used in place of the judgment of a qualified regulatory compliance professional. Regulations and interpretations of regulations can change rapidly, so please consult a qualified regulatory compliance professional before starting any project.